everyone, it's Melissa and welcome back to my channel. Are you ready to create with one of the newest Softlex company design kit, All That Glitters? This was one of their newest design kits, and we will be making a very sparkly little statement necklace using beads from that kit as well as the Jesse James bead mix. And I will leave a link down below in the description for the unboxing of this kit, as well as the tutorial playlist for all other creations using this design kit. And before we start creating, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. I'm trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Let's start creating. So we will be using the Softlex and Quartz. And then we're using these exclusive items, and they're like little starbursts. They are double-sided. And then we're just using some extra beads as like a little tassel. So we'll need some head pins. These really pretty sparkly rhinestone beads that were in the Jesse James bead mix. These oval beads, and they have like a little shimmer finish. I have some glass beads that were in the bead mix. And then this was from the Bedoria bead mix, and a clasp of your choice, and some 6mm jump rings. This kit was so sparkly and it mixed your metals between gold and silver. Let's start creating. So for this project, it is basic bead stringing with making a couple little loops on head pins. And I will be using my one-step looper to create the loop. To start, we're just going to add our little beads onto our head pins. So I'm going to start with one of my little 6mm crystal beads, and then one of these really sparkly gold beads. Comment down below what you thought of this kit. And then for the middle, I'm going to make it a little larger. And these are just using beads I had left over from the other designs that I made with this design kit. So now we are going to make our loops. We're going to bring in our tool, slide it in, and give it a squeeze, and we'll have a little loop. What was nice about this design kit is you did have some head pins. So you could use that for your little star tassels here. I used it to make the little sparkly ring from the tutorial. So now we're going to use our Ramos pliers, and we're just going to gently open our little loop that we just made. We're going to connect it to one of our little stars, and then we're just going to close it. So we'll have our first little component, and we're going to do the same thing for the other two sides. We're going to add in these little 6mm beads, and that's just going to give spacing for our design. And then we have to have some sparkle. That's what I also love about these design kits is when I'm doing the unboxing videos for them, I'm already designing. So I knew when I saw these little stars, I kind of had an idea. We'll have the base of our necklace, and then we're just going to add in the rest of the beads, and we're just going to do basic bead stringing on the Softlex wire. So we're going to have our 6mm jump rings. We'll just open them up, and then we're just going to slide on our little charm. Give it a close. Just going to add our beads onto our quartz wire. And I like to work on the spool just because I have my design already started. So this acts as a bead stop. At the end of my necklace. And what's nice about the Softlex wire is it comes in a lot of different colors. And then sometimes, like if you use a darker color, such as a pink tourmaline, you can see the wire showing through the beads. So it just really adds to the design. Like this would be pretty if you use one of the metallic colors because it would show through the clear beads and then just kind of highlight the metal beads for the pendant. To add on our little embellishments, we're just going to act like it's a bead and just slide it on to our wire. We'll just keep adding on all the beads until we reach the end of our necklace. And if you wanted to, you could use some gold spacers in between just to highlight these little star components. Completely up to you. So we're going to need two 2x2s and a clasp of your choice. I'm using the clasp that came in the kit, and this is also available on softflexcompany.com. And I have it attached to a 6 millimeter jump ring, and I'll be connecting the other side of my necklace to a jump ring. So we're still on the spool of our soft flex wire. We're just going to add on our 2x2. We're going to add on one side of our jump ring for our clasp, and we're going to pass our soft flex wire back through. So our clasp can move freely. We're going to take our pliers and just give it a little squish. We're going to round it, and this is going to create a more professional finish and make it look like a little bead at the end of the project. So we have just a little bit of extra soft flex wire. We're just going to tuck it under that next bead. We're still on our spool, so we're just going to slide all of our beads down, and we're going to cut a good working length from our soft flex. Ever extra soft flex wire when you're working on your project, be sure to save it. You never know when you'll need it for a future project. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side by attaching 2x2 and our jump ring, and then we're just going to pass back through our 2x2. And this can be a little bit challenging. And then we're just going to make any adjustments as needed. We want our loops to be fairly the same size. And then we're just going to take our plier and give it a gentle squish and rotate. And we have that extra soft flex wire. You can try to pass it back through the beads or just take your plier and trim. And we have our beautiful necklace with the Softlex Company Design Kit, all that glitters. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. And also check out down below in the description for the products used in this video and the tutorial playlist for all that glitters. Have an awesome day.